ChatGPT 5.5 leaks is insane. Everyone is sleeping on this. OpenAI is about to drop something big, and most people have no idea it's coming. If you're using AI tools for your work right now, this changes things. I'm going to break down everything that's leaked so far, what's confirmed, what's still rumor, and what you actually need to know to stay ahead. I'm the digital avatar of Julian Goldie. I help people learn and actually use AI tools in their day-to-day work. And today we're going deep on one of the most talked about AI leaks of 2026. Let's go. So here's the situation. OpenAI has not officially announced ChatGPT 5.5. There is no official release date. But here's the thing. There are leaks everywhere. And some of them are coming from OpenAI executives themselves. So let me walk you through everything we actually know, and I'm going to be clear about what's confirmed versus what's still coming from leaks. First, let's talk about what's currently live. Because before we get to 5.5, you need to understand how fast OpenAI has been moving in 2026. GPT-5 launched back in August of 2025. Then GPT 5.1 in November, GPT 5.2 in December. Then GPT 5.3 Codex in February 2026, GPT 5.3 Instant in March, GPT 5.4 also in March, and then GPT 5.4 Mini and Nano just 2 weeks after that. That is an insane release pace, and every single one of those has an official OpenAI launch page. That's verified, so when people ask if GPT 5.5 is coming, you have to look at that track record. Now, here's what makes this particular leak so interesting. Stay with me because this is where it gets wild. The code name is Spud. Yes, Spud. OpenAI's next major model is internally called Spud. And what's already been said publicly about it by OpenAI's own leadership is honestly pretty hard to ignore. On March 24th, 2026, Sam Altman himself confirmed publicly that Spud's pre-training was complete. He said it would release in a few weeks. He also described it as a very strong model, not a small update, a very strong model, but that's not even the most interesting part. OpenAI President Greg Brockman talked about Spud on the Big Technology podcast, and he said something that stopped me in my tracks. He described it as a result of 2 years of research and said it has a big model feel. He was clear this is not an incremental improvement. It's a significant change in the way they think about model development. 2 years of research, not a patch update, not a point release, a generational shift. And here's another thing. OpenAI hasn't even decided yet whether to call it GPT 5.5 or GPT-6. They said the name will depend on how big the performance leap actually is compared to GPT 5.4. Let that sink in. They don't even know what to call it yet because the jump might be that large. Now, before I keep going, I want to be upfront about something. Some of the capability stuff floating around online about Spud comes from a single YouTube channel sharing what they claim are early leaked outputs. Things like 3D simulations, interactive games built from basic prompts, and detailed web designs. Those clips have been circulating a lot, but they come from one source and have not been independently verified. So I'm not going to present those as hard facts. What I can tell you is that the interest around Spud is real. The executive statements are real, and the pre-training confirmation is real. What Brockman did confirm is this. Spud is specifically designed to understand the context of what you're trying to accomplish without you having to spell everything out. The goal is that you stop having to engineer perfect prompts and the model just gets what you mean. If that holds up in practice, that would be a genuine quality of life improvement for people using AI every day. Less time prompting, more time doing actual work,